Sup witches, this is Eisen. Today I'm gonna mix together two nail polishes. I got this Insta Dry in frickin' Chartreuse Chase, which is a light green. Yeah, I got that for $3 on the cosmetics rack at the thrift store. This one is the mid purple from the Justin Bieber line of the Nicole by Opie. But I put some yellow into there last year to make it less of a extreme purple. It was previously like this. Now it's just a little bit lighter, but I still don't frickin' wear it. Every time I put it on, I regret it. And yeah, see, Groggle, the thing just happened. There was somebody on for about 20 seconds and they left. I swear, dude, it's the notifications are working. So so here's the nail polishes on the paper. This is how I usually mix them. That's the purple and that's the green. And the green has a shine to it that, due to the mica, that, it looks nice. It's just I don't wear that and it flakes off like frickin' nothing. I swear, straight up, if I had any form of, a decent gel type of top coat, I would put that in there because that is something you don't want to fricking be wearing. It's just going to flake off constantly. And I usually find the line is pretty good, but that one, I don't know how old it is or how long it had been left out, but I don't think they make that color anymore, to give you an idea. And yeah, so this was the first time I mixed it together, but I'm not sure that's entirely accurate. You have to do it a couple times to see the true pattern of it. This one turned out a whole lot greener, but I feel like it's going to become the difference between these two. And then this is that swiped out, and it's the perfect color of a neutral purple. I don't wear actual purple. I only wear any form of neutral. I can't stand things that are insanely freaking colored. It's not wearable. It's not something I'm going to put on at any freaking point in time. So since this one is, really dry, I'm just going to shake that up to freaking prime it. And this one, even though it was bought in 2010 or 2011, it was my Christmas present for whichever year that was, the whole rack of Justin Bieber nail polishes. And, even though it is vaguely new, it still should be shaken just in case. But yeah, I really like this line. And the silver one with all the really fine freaking mica in it, I ended up combining that with another silver, and it made the perfect blend. So what you want to do is clean the brush off as well as you can just on the container so then it doesn't drip and whatnot. Do that for the other one. Stand them up on the computer desk. Don't let them frickin' fall over or nothing. And then just pour the small one into the big one generally. Now, usually this takes a while, so there are times when you want to get the brush involved. Stick it in there, we'll just make it come out easier. You also have the option to use a stick, but I don't have a stick right now. How's the Mario Kart going?
It's good. I think I'm going to get the booster pass finally.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've been talking about doing it for like a year.
So the booster pass is some sort of online thing?
It's like double the amount of courses.
Oh, really? They have more courses?
Yeah, it took them a while to like release most of them. That's why I wasn't super inclined to do it last year because there weren't that many new ones. But the game is like double the size now.
Huh. And how do you activate that on the Wii?
Oh, this is not the Wii.
Oh,
This is the Switch. The Wii one that I was talking about is free. We just need to mod the Wii.
what?
It's like 640 courses.
What?
I'm really excited about that. Jags and I just need to do that.
Yeah, that is a crazy amount of courses,
They're
straight
all
up.
custom made by like some guy who just has a love for the game.
I bet they are.
And he designed all of the new Mario Kart courses and put them into the game, despite the Wii's hardware being super restrictive compared to the Switches.
That's just insane.
It's super impressive. It's actually nuts.
Yeet.
Bitch.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I could do more with Guitar Hero. But, you know, I just don't really get involved in that anymore.
I don't. I was never good at that.
I really loved the game, but it was,
Hard.
you know, it's not as fun when there's nobody else to get involved with it. And if I'm playing music, I'd rather be playing music with, you know, a bunch of other people.
That's fair. I'm thinking of doing the expansion pack, which I know is like, I've been shitting on it for a while, but because you don't actually purchase the booster pass, you basically rent it, but it comes with your online subscription for the year, and it comes with the emulator for the N64, Game Boy Advance, Sega Genesis. It comes with some shit for some games I don't give a fuck about.
Damn.
So I think I'll probably do that.
You want to guess how many people are watching the live right now?
2.
0,
Damn it.
as usual.
Well, you're alive, so
I am. And it saves as a video, so it's pretty much the best option. Sometimes the best option is just to put the nail polish containers together and just let it sit like that. But you usually want them, in that case, to be, you know, the same diameter. These ones are freaking not. We got a couple millimeters in diameter difference, which is pretty damn cringe. But, you know, that's the one thing about the smaller containers that sucks, is that it's just hard to get any of the stuff out of there. Because you have to keep popping the bubble constantly. The best way to get it out generally is to hold it on the side and then everything comes out without a bubble. But the small ones take a freaking long time. But yeah, during the last couple of years that I've been melting things together and mixing nail polishes, I've been turning pretty much every extreme color I have neutral because it's just better that way. That's the only things I freaking use, and that's the only way to make anything wearable is just take what essentially is the opposite color, or a normal color, or even just something plain or nothing, any form of gloss or balm or whatever that would wash away the color, and just mix that in. It makes all the freaking difference, and you still get to keep the product, so you're not wasting freaking anything. You're straight up saving yourself money, and plus teaching yourself what colors you actually would like or use, and that will save you a whole lot more money as well. So you're killing freaking three birds with one freaking stone, and you can't even get that good in a shooting range. So you're pretty much doing the best thing you can for yourself, and it gives you something to freaking do. Sometimes I mix up one of these when I'm putting off doing something, or when I'm nervous for an event or something like that. Just throwing together different things. Can't even tell if there's anything left in there. And shaking it like this is ill-advised. I just do that because, it's small, so you're not going to have any extra weight left in there. It's really all about weight, because if you do have, a decent level of container, then if you do that, a whole lot of stuff's going to come out, and you're going to be freaking screwed, because your desk is going to be covered in all these freaking dots of it. But generally, if you hold it to the sun and you can see bits and pieces of it through the container, then you're pretty much done. So this is something you turn on its side and put it in a drawer for at least a couple days or a week, and then you'll get essentially something you can use to put some clear coat in and sell that, or make it for yourself or something like that. But essentially, you just don't even get to freaking waste the color. And the small ones are really good for mixing up stuff that you don't know whether it's going to be good or not. So once you've put the whole thing in there, you're going to see that it's changing color to possibly be what it's going to be in the end. So you have a big freaking streak, and then the neutral color it's supposed to be. And I would advise fricking with the whole bottle like that. Just scrape all the old stuff off the sides of the container, because it's just not even going to fricking it's not going to show on the outside as well until you get all the excess off. And no matter the age of what it is, that's always going to be there, unless it's a clear coat. So at this point, pretty much just put on a video and shake it around for a long frickin' time, and just do a whole lot of mixing with it. But yeah, it's come out currently as this sort of 2015 unicorn color, it being this sort of neutral purple with green mica in it. So once you feel like you can't really shake it anymore, or if there's just too much in there to even be shaking it at all, you can basically just put it upside down and leave it for 24 hours. And I do mean 24 whole freaking hours. It's not going to come out right, and it's not going to look right if you don't let it sit there. So I'm just going to let that sit. And generally, if you're doing this, you want to think about how much is in each before you even do a mix on the paper, because then it will it'll show if it's 50-50 or whatever, or if it's a 1-to-3 sort of ratio. But so far, here are the colors compared. So mixing on the paper is always advised, because if you don't do that, you don't know what the hell you're going to get. You might just be making garbage pretty much. So that's about it. Squeak. Eyes out.